Toney doesn't want this team to be decided because he took a point away as close as it is. I think it's better to err on the side of caution as long as it's not a really severe low blow that's got him bent over and has to stop. I just hate to see points taken away on that.
Right. But if there's another one, I think he will be taken.
I think he will. You're right. Corrales, despite a... There goes Corrales. A sharp, accurate left hook to the face for Castillo. Will he get up?
6, 7, 8. Come to me. You all right? You want to continue? Okay, here we go. Time. Come in.
His mouthpiece was knocked out. He'll get a few extra seconds here.
Put it in.
Joe Goosen smartly, very slowly, putting it back in. It was a one-punch knockdown. Corrales in deep trouble, obviously.
He's in big trouble. I think he's done.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come here. You all right? I'm going to penalize you. Taking 1 point off. Time.
Now this is really becoming a huge round for Castillo. If the bell, he's taking a point away from Castillo, from Corrales, for spitting out the mouthpiece.
So
for losing the mouthpiece twice.
He didn't even know what happened.
Here we go.
I think
this could be a 10-6 round then.
Could be.
He didn't know he dropped the mouthpiece. He didn't know it. Boy, Castillo looking to finish this thing up. Corrales, a desperate fighter, and a right hand for Corrales staggers Castillo. Oh my goodness. Can he survive this? A left hook, Castillo staggered once again. Both fighters, but Castillo won't go down. He's never been down.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
Left hook from Corrales. Castillo's wobbly. Now here comes Corrales. Unbelievable! Diego Corrales comes back in a round he was losing 10-6 and wins the fight and knocks out Jose Luis Castillo. Unbelievable.
I just think we witnessed the greatest fight in the history of boxing. I have never seen anything like that.
I've been doing this for 20 years. I've never seen that, ever.
Let's take a look at the first knockdown. As you can see, Corrales badly hurt. His eye completely closed, taking a beating, and down he goes.
Chico.
We were wondering if he'd be able to get up. Left hook, down he went. You could see the pain on his face. He barely beat the count on that one. But then somehow, some way, he turned it around after the second knockdown. And it came with one big shot. Now, after this knockdown, by the way...
I didn't think he was getting up, Rich.
After the second knockdown, he had trouble getting up. He barely beat the 10 count. But then look at this. He wobbles Castillo a little bit, and then he hits him that left hook. And Corrales realized that he had a man hurt in front of him, even though he was badly hurt. Referee Tony Weeks stepped in, stopped the fight, and that was it.
Castillo's eyes are rolling back in his head. Good stoppage, Tony.
Absolutely.
Good stoppage, Tony.
There was just a few fans here actually booing. I can't imagine, I can't conceive even of what they're booing about.
It's disgusting that they would boo any of this.
The early rounds could really dictate how this fight will go.
The first round is a key round.
We're underway. And the pace is up-tempo right at the opening bell.
Hagler being the aggressor.
Hearns working that jab. He has a very quick jab. There's no denying it. And he caught Hagler with 2 good jabs and a right hand that might have hurt Hagler. Tremendous pace in the first round.
I expected this, Barry. Both guys are going at it.
Hearns getting the better of it right now. No nonsense at all here.
guys just winging shots. So whoever gets caught in the chin may go down.
Left hand by Hagler that stood Hearns straight up. And a right hand. Both men have felt the wrath of the other.
Tommy is hurt. His legs a little shaky, unsteady.
And a left hand by Hearns. Threw that off his back foot, though. There's the short right.
Hagler now just uses defense. He's walking towards Hearns. He's doing the right thing now. Hearns is on his bicycle. Hagler now is going to his body.
Remember, Roldan caught Marvin Hagler early on also. There's another good straight right hand by Hagler, and another.
Now Hearns is using his movements. He's trying to throw Hagler off balance.
Hearns coming with a right hand lead that time.
Both fighters are really off balance.
Hagler leading with the right hand, but he's kind of lunging with it. There's another right hand, backs Hearns into the ropes.
Watch for Hagler's hook.
Now that was the right hand of Tommy Hearns, and it did catch Hagler, but he didn't take a backward step there. Another good right hand by Hearns.
Hagler working the body now, trying to slow Tommy down. These guys are exerting a great deal of energy, Baron.
Tremendous pace in the first round. Blood coming from the face of Marvin Hagler. Can't tell yet where it's coming from. We'll see.
Both guys will definitely be winded in the next round.
It is over the right eye, I believe, of Marvin Hagler. We'll wait till we get him. And there's a lot of blood early on here. An awful lot of blood on the face of Marvin Hagler. It is in a place where it could do serious damage. We'll know between rounds when we get into the corner. Hagler punishing Hearns now. But it is Hagler who is bleeding. This is still the first round.
The second round, these guys will definitely pace themselves. There has been no boxing at all, just fighting here.
Just slugging. Blood on the face of Marvin Hagler. Again, we can't quite tell where it's coming from while Hagler continues to dish out punishment. And now Hearns bounces right back. This may be the most brutal, even round you've ever seen in boxing.
The referee, despite the number of those low blows, has not taken a point away from Riddick Bowe as yet.
Round 10 begins. If they complete this round, Riddick Bowe will have gone just as far as he's ever gone before in a professional prize fight.
Riddick Bowe is able to land 3 good combinations now. Evander Holyfield can have his first visit to the campus. He's been a gentleman all this time. He can't understand someone being so dirty.
So you see Holyfield going down in this round, and Bowe stuns him with an uppercut. And just like that, the champion struggles to stay on his feet. What a heart by Holyfield.
He's going to stay on his feet.
He's hanging in there. Gets away from a right hand, blocks another one. Bowe throwing and throwing, now goes to the body. Holyfield somehow standing up, but staying too close to Bowe. Joe Cortez watching. Champion gets the benefit of the doubt.
That was a right uppercut that started that sequence.
Now Bowe has got to start all over again.
And Holyfield weathers the storm and comes back throwing.
If Bowe starts over all over again, he can do it all over again.
Let's see if he has the patience. Evander Holyfield's incredible powers of recovery once again on display. Remember how he came back from the knockdown against Cooper and threw one of the great left hooks you've ever seen about 30 seconds later?
At that time, Evander could see. This time, Evander Holyfield has no vision at all. That left jab has been the most devastating thing in his life. Bowe is only resting from all of those punches he threw.
And Holyfield goes back to the right-hand lead. It's been the only weapon which has been consistently good to him tonight.
Don't rest. Rest with your jab. Bowe should be taking that kind of advice.
Look at Holyfield. What a warrior. Reversing the tide of the battle. The champion now has Bowe wobbling. And he lands a right hand. Everybody in the Thomas and Mack Center on their feet.
It doesn't bother Bowe because he knows he was only resting at that point. Evander Holyfield has got a heart.
If he weighs 205, his heart weighs about 204.
This is an amazing show, guys. I don't think he can win the fight at this rate. But just to have recovered from that beating is astonishing, I think, to most of us at ringside.
If he can, Bowe goes right back to the left jab, start all over, forget he's knocked this guy almost out. Go back to the left jab, start everything off. It can all happen again.
This round should be greeted with a standing ovation at the end. You've seen the best of both men. A right hand by Holyfield, and another. Round 10 continues after the bell.
Fighting through this kind of action.
Ward landed 42 out of 71 punches.
We're not sure about Gatti because he hasn't been in this kind of a war with as strong a fighter as Ward before.
Body shot again. That's the body shot. It's the left hook to the body. Ward's money punch, and this knockdown counts.
And he is hurt.
This is it. He's not going to recover. It's not like a head punch.
He may not be able to recover.
I don't think so. And Ward is going to go right back down there again. Right to the body again. He's still hurting from the body punch also still, in addition to the head. Arturo Gatti refusing to go down as Mickey Ward pounds away.
In the past, this is where Arturo Gatti has been dangerous.
But Ward should go back to the body again. Gatti risking another low blow penalty to try to get Ward off of him, and lands another big shot.
Burton, did Ward punch himself out for the time being with that tremendous barrage in the first minute? Just look at this.
Unbelievable. Can you believe there's still a minute and a half to go in the round? Gatti blinking away the blood in his right eye. Can't see out of the right eye. Vicious body shots by Gatti. Ward nods as if to say, come on, come on. Come on, let's fight. Trying to get a break. Ward should go right back to the body. That's where he should go to the body. You know, you dream of fights, I guess, but very seldom do they live up to the expectations. This is even more than you can dream of. Just imagine if you bought a ticket. Stop it, Frank. You can stop it any time. Arturo Gatti's out on his feet. Frank Cappuccino's going to let him keep going.
Gatti doesn't even have the strength to tie Ward up.
And Ward is tied. And here comes Gatti back. Less than 10 seconds in the round. Gatti's going to survive the round. Should be the round of the century. The fight of the year comes down to the 12th round. In the 11th round, Jirov threw 100 punches and landed 30. Toney was 36 out of 68. Harold, how do you have it through 11?
Okay, Jim. 105, 103, 6, 4, 1 even. Vasily Jirov. Jim, I gotta tell you, if James Toney lost this fight, it was because of 6, 7, 8, and 9, where Jirov was just too aggressive, took that big lead, and Toney just couldn't catch up. By the way, in that 11th round, when Toney went back, Steve Smoker pointed to the canvas. I think it was a slip. I mean, there's no question that this ring is wet, and Toney did slip back. But still, it all Jirov won it.
Well, you heard what both trainers had to say. You know what's at stake. If you haven't paid much attention to the cruiserweight division before now, maybe you will in the future. This would be the reason. Right hand Jirov. Momentarily stunned Toney. Right hand by Toney catches Jirov flush. Crowd on its feet. Well, some of them. Such a small room, you don't have to stand up. Look at this.
Oh, my God. He got it with the left hook. The right hand. Jirov is hurt.
Badly hurt. Still going.
Jirov is hurt. Jirov is hurt.
Almost out on his feet.
But he's still smothering James. He's still fighting James. He won't let James get in the punching rooms. Jirov is going. The left hook again. And there he's going again. Now James' experience is coming through now. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God. Boots up right back here. Toney.
That's it. That's it.
Got him.
It's down.
Almost got him.
Got him down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He better do Julio Cesar and run across the ring right away. Oh!
Will the 2-point round have won the fight for Toney?
Man,